And for many Venezuelans living in the Sacramento area, this is not just international news, it's personal.
Yeah, tonight ABC 10's Nazi Javid has more on how families are reacting and what a former FBI operative says is most important now.
For many Venezuelans in the Sacramento area, news of Nicolás Maduro's arrest is being felt far from the courtroom and close to families still in Venezuela.
These past few days have been a little bit hard. It's just a mix of emotions. There's hope, there's fear, there's anxiety.
Armando Alonso left Venezuela in 2016. Most of his family is still there.
Still worrying for my family, worrying for everyone in Venezuela, because no matter how long you've been gone, the fear doesn't go away.
When the news broke, Alonso says his first call was back home.
I immediately called them because we never know. I felt the fear of my family being in danger. My mom was crying.
He says many people in Venezuela are not seeing developments on state TV, turning to social media for information.
People afraid of going out and afraid of go out and celebrate of what's happening here. The television news and the press, they've been censored for years, and you don't see what's happening.
To put this all into context, I spoke with former FBI counterintelligence operative Eric O'Neill, an expert in this area.
You will see very few protests against Nicolás Maduro or the regime. The reason is that Nicolás Maduro's lieutenant, the vice president, is now in power. She is very much his creature, and they have been incredibly repressive and brutal to anyone who protested the regime in the past. So I think what's going to happen is in Venezuela, people will be very quiet.
He advises on what people here should do next.
For those Venezuelans in Sacramento and elsewhere, you should be speaking to your families, tell them what's really going on, work with them to help them understand that a lot of what they're hearing within Venezuela is probably propaganda and not truth.
For Alonso, this moment centers around security.
We hope that at the end of everything, there will be finally freedom, and we'll be able to return to a country where we can live and have the same opportunities as everyone in the world deserves.
That was our Nazi Javid reporting. Now, O'Neill says the operation also appears to have included a cyber component, temporarily disrupting power and communications in Venezuela, a move he says signals how modern conflicts are increasingly fought on the ground and online.